So hello everyone and welcome back to Morrowind. It's been a couple of weeks since we have actually been playing Morrowind and I don't remember properly what we should be doing and everything, but we'll see, I will see. But I was also looking that I might try to repair, as in use a hammer of ours. Well, we got a little bit of repairing more done after all. Not much yet. Slowly. Yay. Repair is a success. So we got plenty of these master armor hammers for sure, and then we got still one more for journeyman, or of journeyman quality. Plenty of lockpicks and everything of likes. Is there something specific I wanna be getting rid of in my inventory? It's not like we have a lot of space. Glass boots probably would be one of the more logical things to go and just sell. Maybe I should do actually that we just go into the other place, as in maybe the caldera, and sell to the imp that has plenty of money those boots, so then we certainly will have money for the moment. Always this item's been left behind when I try to sleep here. Hello summer nights and welcome to the stream. I hope you have had a good week and everything. It's a good kväll. Jävla vinnare. Yes. But hopefully been good. Yes, greetings. Yes, let's go. Sell first. I don't know how may you help me, to be honest, so you shall not be doing such a thing. I'm pretty sure. Door to Caldera. Just takes a while always. Was it in there? Was there the imp, wasn't it? Hello Koneassa, welcome to the stream for you too. Tervetuloa. And hopefully you have been having a good week and everything, Koneassa. Hopefully so. Okay. Here. And the imp. Potter with the imp. Yay, good money for me. Take this, boots. Thank you very much kindly. I don't think that you got really anything that I want in return, so I guess I'll just sell that. And thank you, goodbye, imp, once again. I'm not sure if I could try to go and actually see if I could be saying that I'll pay for that guild fee now, then I got more money. I could at least go and try to check that out. I don't know if that's going to work though, but we'll see. It was here, the Mages Guild. Was it this place? Yes. Just don't always remember exactly where this place is. I've been in Caldera relatively little overall. Then back to Balmora. And see if we can do that quest to the end. If not, then not. Then I don't know what we'd want to be doing next, but... pretty chill week, slowly progressing with Master Thesis. Ah, okay. Well, good luck with your Master Thesis, Koneassa, for sure.
Please, go ahead, Outlander.
And hopefully you get it done ASAP. Can I pay for the guild dues? Okay, so I can pay it. Do you have the 2000 septins that Manwe owes? Sure, I'll pay it for her. I don't want to be going back to there. Good work, Feliceretti. You're the first magician to get Manwe to pay her dues. I knew I could rely on you. Yeah, totally. 100%. That's exactly what happened. I got the money. Yeah, absolutely. Any advancements for me? You met our requirements. Well, whatever duties do you have for me now? An Arconian at the Southwall Corner Club is offering training in restoration without the sanction of the guild. I want someone to stop this unsanctioned training. I'm not sure if I want to be doing that. After all, as a Telvanni, I kind of think that we as a Telvanni, for example, should also be able to go and give out training. So, but do tell what is happening and where, well, in that place. But anyways, I have heard that an Argonian is offering training in restoration at the South Wall Corner Club. This Argonian, whoever he is, does not have the sanction of the Mages Guild. Convince him to stop the offering of unsanctioned training. I'll consider that. Oh hey, Tajunta and Satenten about both of you guys. And welcome to stream as well. I hope you guys have had a good week too. And your thesis is computer science subject, a bit open, but something to do with web browsers and vulnerabilities. Okay. But yes, indeed, good luck with that. Interesting. As such, I guess your name is accurate enough. Koneassa. Considering your master thesis and everything. Okay. Mr. Heb. Any way to change swap in this game? Wield of you? I don't recall. Actually, haven't. I don't remember. I have these settings, of course, in here, and then there's the settings before you actually start the game with the overhaul mod. But I don't recall if I changed the field of view. I don't remember if it was possible to change that. I know that I changed the distance, draw distance for sure in it, but I don't recall if that was able to be changed. So I cannot actually say. Not sure. I'm sorry, I can't answer the question. I really can't say I remember. Yep, no problem. I really don't recall if I could in there. At least in here I can't see in the normal settings, but maybe in the overhaul settings there was. Maybe. What do we want to do though is the question. Should we go explore someplace new? What should we do? We have explored a lot in here. There's of course this island completely where I have not visited in. And then there's this whole thing. Of course I could probably try to go and do this thing, the mission on the Firewatch of getting actually rid of the assassins that are trying to kill us. As in they kind of already stopped trying to kill us part. But maybe I should just go there and actually try to go through that to the end, so we actually properly deal with them. We only stop them from actually coming all the time after us at the moment. I don't recall at all if I did it back in the day when I first played this game though. Possibly. This is at least a place that I have never really actually... Well, I died to a wolf there on low level. That's about it, what I did in that place. Back in the day. So I don't know anything about that place. Not sure I've seen you on Sunday, but hello there as well. Yes. Opened my whiskey just now. Okay. Well, did you open the really expensive whiskey, Tajunta? Hopefully it's good then if you did go on and open that. And yes, Koneassa name indeed. You can do it with the MGE. Okay, so it is the very expensive whiskey. Well, I hope really you don't feel that you will be wasting it when drinking now. You were saying that there would be some special occasion you would need to go and actually open it. So I'm just wondering. Yes. Satenten was traveling last Sunday. So not around here last week during that time. Okay, Selville, Saralok. Let's head on to another places. Let's see where to. Vivek, if I wanna actually, I don't remember if I should or can I talk to the same person who sent me to Firewatch. Can I talk to them again so that they might actually send me out into the that location again? And then I have to just recall what the hell do I need to actually do there to try to do this task anyways. But as such, it's something I could try to do, possibly. Unless it's certainly something we haven't actually tried to do properly. No way I'm getting drunk off this bottle, okay. Not trying hard enough. Okay, let's just be on the way. And hate. Well, I guess you can say that hate would have brought you here, though I don't know if it was that exactly the correct terminology, but just more, at least for me, it was just that I just decided to anyways comment of his video back then, so. But let's go. I don't care about you, crabs. Fine. If I must care about you, then I shall care about you. Where's my spells? I would like to have my small little fire bite just. I think that will work just fine. Let's increase our destruction skills then. If you must attack me, then so shall it be. And I'm just not going to do the water walking right now. We don't have that long of a way to go anyways. Not that long away. So it was, yes, in here. I have been to Ebonheart relatively rarely, which is also the reason that always when I have actually gone there in this game or in this playthrough, I've been lost there for quite a while trying to figure out where exactly I needed to go and where did I wanna go. But maybe better this time. Maybe I remember. Oh, big sound. Hello. Aw, why didn't you die? Feels like there's a waste to use destruction again when you're so low health already. Little Nick sound, so I shall not. Some gold gannet as well on the way. Damn good stuff, gotta say. Well, good. Crabs decided you get the crabs, yes. So they did. Then want brand and age. I don't remember how much we discussed about it last time, other than it was at least an expensive bottle. Expensive one. It's definitely worth having to eat macaroni and tuna for the rest of the week. Yeah, okay, well, it's good if it's actually worth it. It's a question kind of when you say it like that, if it is actually worth it, but... Laphrohaik, 10 years old. I don't know even if I'm saying that correctly, but anyways. That's the name of it. Well, I hope you enjoy. I'm not actually certain I've ever tried any whiskey. I drink so little. Yes, me too. I'm not sure if I've actually drank any whiskey either. I know I've drunk some more alcohol drinks, but very little. Very, very little. So I don't recall if I actually have drank that or not. Or some whiskey, that is. I might have just a minimally, like a taste, but not sure. Not sure anymore what exactly those drinks were. Anyways, what was the place I needed to go to try to talk to a person that would send me over to Firewatch? Was it this case in one of these places? This was the Argonian mission. I don't think it was the Argonian mission where the person was who actually would be sending me though. Maybe it was in the Skyrim mission? Maybe. This one's got quite of a kick to it. It's probably knock you guys off your feet. Well, probably depends also a little bit how much you would actually drink. If I would start to drink the full bottle, then probably yes, considering I have drunk so little. Say up for Lackavilline, my dear gents. You'll die happy dead. Okay. I know the brand, but it's crazy expensive here. I remember it was a female that I chatted to at the time. I definitely don't see anyone by that sort of description in here. Certainly not here. I just don't remember where the person was when it was such a long time ago. Hawkdown Towers. I remember there's now actually the bridge into that side, but was it in that location is still a question. Legion Garrison, or was it more in the starting area? Good question. I have no idea, but I don't recall that I visited there the first time around. So I'll have a look down first, and if I can't find the person in relatively soon, I should at least go and try to check from the journal who the name and who the person even was that we were supposed to talk to be sent into there. Otherwise, yeah. Sounds like a challenge. Let's have a Kandus sometime. Kandus. These are the warehouses. Company hall. Company hall. I don't recall that it was right here. Maybe I should just try to go and find it from here. It's just so difficult to try to think of where to find it in here, because I don't remember at what point I did that stuff other than really early on. So I wonder what I need to actually be looking for. Let's start to go down from here, I guess. Transport to Mournfold. Is that actually right that? Well, that's what you'll need if you go. You're so hellbent. What good luck! I accidentally happened to just get into the one that had the Dark Brotherhood one. Since you claim have visited you. Oh my, I can see why you'd want to get that cleared up. That's dangerous business though. At least this is a start. Speak with FTA in the Royal Palace. Take care, friend. Those people are not to be taken lightly. I'll send you there when we finish speaking. The Asian Serane. Okay. Which building was Asian Serane in? Is the question. How have we been? Sleep schedule wrecked, otherwise pretty good. I have had a bad sleep schedule too, for sure. But yeah, otherwise pretty good, and it's not even too hot here in Finland, so it's all good, pretty good. I've read from so many people at least that it's way too hot, so it's nice that it's not too hot here. It's still a warm, nice weather, especially today. The previous ones had a little bit cloudy. Have been good, but also smashed my sleeping routine in Seinäjoki. I know, Satetenho. That. But yes, sleep schedules, everyone has a little bit of problems with that, or they have had some problems with that. Anyways, where was this person? Where was this person? Is there anywhere a mention? Take care. Do I need to go into the Royal Palace FTA or Asian Serane? One or the other. Anyways, I basically found exactly what I were looking for, so I guess I was actually in that location. It's too easy to mess up. Yes, it's sometimes too easy to mess up, for sure. Especially when I also, for example, I've also messed it sometimes up when just hanging out with my American friends, and then it's like, well, they have such a different timetables after all, so sometimes you stay up way longer than you should, and sometimes it's just for other reasons that you stay up longer than you should. But yeah, otherwise it's been a good week. Nothing bad, for sure. Sure, could have done more work. That's the only thing that I like with videos and so on. I only got a couple of Legend of Grimrocks really properly up, so that's the thing that I kind of feel I should have gotten more done, but otherwise pretty okay. Was it actually you? Yes, you, yes, Erane.
Tell me what this is about.
Yay, hello friend, are you seeking transport to Mournhold again? Yes, actually I am. I am. Oh, I actually woke up an hour ago. Sateen, you still have such a messed up sleep rhythm. Oh dear. It's entirely my fault. But then I live in a country with normal sunlight hours. That's pretty messed up. I've been up all week until like 5 p.m. 5 a.m. playing Civilization 5. Okay, so you've been playing Civilization 5 for a really late time. Like, the Civilization is one of those games too that one more turn games, for sure. You beat the day, the light won't get hold over you. Good job. Yeah, sure. But yes, let's go to Mournhold anyways. Hope you've gotten all that business cleared up. Yes, please. Good luck, thank you. Now then, what do I need to do here? Where do I need to go? Who do I need to talk to? Did I need to talk to you, FFA? Yes, I think so. Yes, do you seek transport to Fadenville or do you want transport to the mainland? No, I would actually like to have information about where should I actually go from here? I have no idea. Transport to the mainland. I wonder where that actually would be even, if I would ask for a transport to the mainland. Nocturnal mammals are kind of cooler, yes. Kinda. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure then, when it's been a while, how we are supposed to go about and try to solve this thing though. Do you guys have anything that you remember? As in, how to try to solve this assassin business? Where should I go from here? Who should I exactly try to be talking more? And so on. I really don't remember.
Sir?
Hello. Okay. Well, unless I'm in Mournhold Palace. It's a pretty sweet looking place. I don't know if the king is around. I wonder if you will be mad if I go into Mournhold's chair. Sort of. Apparently no mad. So this is allowed, but not sleeping in a bed in a freaking place where pilgrims are supposed to be, like a hostel area. That's like immediately when you touch a bed, it's a crime. But going and sitting in a Mournhold's king's seat is totally okay. Just like no problems. Vampires. Strange, once I get the whiskey is into glass, then suddenly it's gone. I wonder what did that, Tajunta. I wonder how that happened. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Anyways, the Mournhold is actually the one place where the real Barencia was from too, wasn't it? The real Barencia was ruling from here, if I recall correctly, which is interesting then, if it was this. Cannot be opened by any means. Fine, so that place is also completely locked. That's fine. Just trying to find my way out of here. Legion deposit. I don't know where I'm going, but somewhere. There must be a black hole in glass. Probably. Guess you'll have to fill it again and make sure it stays there until it doesn't run away anymore. Yeah, that might help in this situation.
King and justice, citizen.
Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen. Is that what you say?
Emperor, king, and justice, citizen.
So, about the Dark Brotherhood, that's a touchy subject, and I'm not comfortable talking about it with someone I don't really trust. Well, would you like some money, buddy? Would you then like to talk to me about this? I don't know why you'd want to go looking for those demons. Some say they live in the sewers beneath the Great Bazaar. Oh, the Great Bazaar. You'll find the Great Bazaar in the eastern section of town. We don't want any trouble there, so mind your business. Okay, eastern section of town, Great Bazaar. Below that area, apparently, is the Dark Brotherhood. Good to know. I'm not even sure if I can actually defeat the Dark Brotherhood, but unless we can try, if I can find my way out of this place, that is. That's at least a courtyard. I guess we'll go to the courtyard and see if I can get out of here. Fill the black hole or your soul will feels bad, man. Maybe. This is a big place. That much I can say.
Mother's mercy on
if you're looking for someone to watch your back, I'm available for hire. I don't like people in any of Bethesda games really, or helpers. They just always feel a little bit... Well, of course, especially in the Fallout and such games, it's like, or the newer Fallouts, it's when they are immortal, but they have to be immortal because otherwise they would die immediately. But it's stupid that they are immortal and they never die. At least with the robot companions, you can think that, okay, well, we're just gonna be fixing them back up afterwards. But human going or Norn going and dying on the battlefield and then just, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm just getting back up from the ground. No fear of ever actually losing. The Plaza Brindisi Dorom. Okay. Let's go. If I had anything cheaper to fill it with, I would. Hey, that's an interesting looking statue. This is a big place. Pretty sweet looking place, I gotta say. I like the look of it. Why is there about a naked Norn around there? That's at least what that looks like. What is this statue? That's my question. Definitely two that are in a fight. Is this the real Barenzia story even? I don't know. Who is this? Almalexia and Mehrun's taken. Mehrun's taken has been defeated by Almalexia. Good. Now I understand. Now I understand. That's nice to get a description of who these two are in here. Then let me go and see about this naked Norn. I'd give you beers, YTF, if you have to be in Santa Claus country. Have tested it is selective. Does water disappear as fast as whiskey? I don't know. I guess that could be a good thing if you would test out that you would fill the glass with water instead. Does it disappear as fast? Is the black hole just simply for the whiskey or other drinks as well? That's a good question. Probably something worth testing out. Give me all of these things. Are these also something I can all pick up? Of course I will. We can do more alchemy again for eternity. Why are you here, naked Norn? This...
Come on then, say something or move on.
Well, I was planning to. I'll just save before I do. What you looking at? No, I'm not paralyzed and I've never met a meat witch. But let's be nice to escort one anywhere. Why am I naked? Because it's so damn hot here. You people think that every time you see a naked North barbarian, he's been tricked by some witch. So narrow-minded. Now leave me alone. Well, okay, you just hang out then naked because it's too hot. Okay, I gotcha. Good reference to the earlier Norn that we met that was actually paralyzed by a witch, so that's good. Some ice stone. I have been drowning glasses of water all day. It's plus 30 in my apartment again. Oh, that's hot. You don't have as cool of an apartment as mine then, for sure. It's not plus 30 in my place, and I'm happy about that. For sure. I wouldn't like it if it was plus 30 in this apartment. But yeah, okay. That's the Norn story. Just picking up all things. So, where do all these doors take us to? Yes, Mornhold gates, but where? The gates cannot be opened. Fine. Fine then. Where do I need to go to try to figure out a correct place to go into? I do not know. Let's see. Where does this then take us? I guess I'll just pick up some more cactus flowers and everything. I just ripped off all of those cactuses, which is very sad. Mornhold Gorge Reach. What's that? What would be in Gorge Reach? Is this like the village part then? Maybe. I'm not certain. Does this have the plaza that was mentioned or the place where the actual people are that I'm trying to get to? as in the Assassin's Dark Brotherhood. Just picking at everything. But these are new flowers. I've not seen them before. Okay. Well, let's look around, I guess. Okay, Craftsman Hall. So, what would be in here? Have you guys been here often? Just... It feels so wrong, in all honesty, to be picking anything from a garden inside. It's just that, well, it's not like you need these decorations here or anything, so why not just pick them from there? Keep out, named door. That's strange. I don't see a text reading keep out, but fine. Just says keep out. I'm kind of now very interested what's in there, because why is it locked and said that keep out so much so? Hello, guy. What's up? Dedrius Karia. Salutations, Dark Elf. Would you like to look over my wonderful collection of clutter? Perhaps you would even consider helping fill out my collection. Oh, what sort of a clutter? Ah, beautiful, glorious clutter. I can't get enough of it. You know what I'm talking about, traveler. Clutter is everywhere you look. Tamriel's residences are filled with enough worthless housewares to choke a wild kakuti. Tables full of plates and utensils, bottles upon bottles upon bottles, barrels and baskets filled with pillows. These are my consuming passion. I'm a collector, you see. I think my collection of Morrowind's clutter is virtually complete. Take a look. Take a look around. So, what all do you have in your collection? While my shelves full of Morrowind's clutter are impressive, they are not yet definitive. I am looking to recruit a brave and stalwart adventurer to become my champion of clutter, venturing into the world and seeking the items I need to complete my collections. Are you interested? Oh, of course I will reward you well. Certainly, I think we need to be helping this guy too, considering we have just been collecting stuff into our own home too, after all, so I kind of feel I would need to go and help out the man to get the complete collection of clutter, so sure. I'd be happy to help. Fabulous. I require 2 items for my Imperial collection at the moment. The first is a bolt of Imperial rat hair fabric. It is easy to recognize, but by its burgundy color and diamond pattern on the side. The second is a brushed silver pitcher. Please return when you have these 2 items. Okay, brushed silver pitcher and a bolt of Imperial rat hair fabric. I don't think I've seen one. Silver pitchers, sure. That one, no. I highly doubt I have any idea where to find something like that. I don't have any bolts with me. I got some arrows of waning and all that. I might even have the silver pitcher, but no, unfortunately not at the moment with me. Well, let's see about your collection of clutter. Why is there so much empty shell space though? It's my question. Why do you have a locked chest? Why can't I view inside of it? If I'm supposed to be able to view about all of the different clutter items that you have, there's at least a decent amount of different things. Decent looking glass bowl and all. Different looking glass bowls. Some of the nicer ones that you have here, then definitely baskets and bucket and all that. Okay, I gotta say it's not that impressive that I was hoping for, but anyways, nice jazz hands. Yes, isn't it? We also have a fabulous overall movement while with our jazz hands about. I guess we could be even taking it away. Just need to then do that. Hello, what's up here?
Yes, friend.
Elbert Nirmark? I don't believe. Yes. Grand outfit A. You seem to have a lot of stuff for sale. I might actually be interested in buying some grand soul gems and the like, because I don't have a lot. You can have the diseased rat. You can have... Let's sell the Crater Salt Gems, I guess. Which actually have some occupants in them. Can I buy these? Total cost would still be a bit. I could sell you something more, possibly, than just those. That's the finger thingy. I do have some of these that I certainly do not need. Damage Magica. I guess I can keep that for now. Fire damage? No. Night Eye can still be maybe useful. I guess I'll keep those for now. Take that. Shock. Blind. Chameleon maybe. Fatigue. Divine Intervention could be useful. Paralysis. Of course not that thing. I guess that's all that I really was looking for getting rid of in my inventory from these items. It's at least some. Oh, that's also only cast when used, so I guess I could sell that too. Not that it's worth a lot either. I have too much of stuff in my inventory. I have a clutter in my inventory. Oh, you even buy that thing? Sure, take that plate. It wasn't that special. Can I take it out just a small discount? Thank you kindly. Yeah, shaking his booty and chest in opposite directions. Yes, it's good animations, isn't it? Specifically, that's what we were looking at. It's not as good anymore with this armor set as it used to be, but anyways, it's still pretty good. And yeah, pretty sexy. All the girls feel good, man. No spine needed. No spine needed at all. Who needs a spine? You can be spineless. There was a museum or some sort in Mournhold that should be worthwhile to visit. Okay. Well, anyways, this looks like a very big place to go and look around and explore. So I do think that I will be trying to explore all the different locations. After all, I have no idea what all there is. I haven't been here almost ever, so... Okay.
This is so tiresome.
So tiresome. Are you speaking to me, Dark Elf? I suppose you want some armor or steel, something or another, right? Well, why don't you take your sniveling looks and your ungrateful tone and talk directly to the smith? I'm just an apprentice. I've got nothing to offer to the likes of you. I don't belong here. Why don't you belong here? That's right. I am too good for this place. Slaving over a hot forge is a job best left to the blips. I mean, look at that old boss over there with his thorns. Sweat and saliva stained shirt, his head like a giant corpse-infected melon, and that faltering gait of his like a choir with the venereal warts. It's a wonder he even remembers to put on his pants in the morning. It really is. Now compare him with me. Yes, just look at me. I'm the picture of perfection. Look at these nails. Do you know how much I had to pay those filthy Hlalu manicurists for these? Look at my flawless complexion. The ideal proportions of my body. Do you think the gods created such an image of majesty for the purposes of blacksmithing? Certainly not. My very naive friend. Clearly, I am destined to become an adventurer. Well, I'm already an adventurer, so if you're so great, maybe you should just go into and do stuff and become an adventurer, actually. Do you mock me, pleb? I aspire to heights greater than you've ever dreamed of. Do you think monsters and evil men will stand any chance when they behold these majestic specimens of humanity striding towards them? No. They will quail and faint at the sight of me. I will wave their corpses aside with a swipe of my hand. My greatness is inevitable. In fact, I believe I will start off on my adventure just today. Mark my words, Dark Elf. Next time you come around, you won't find me here. Well, interestingly, our journal has been updated. He's slightly dramatic guy, and yes, that writing is kind of good. Goes to Smith, first conversation, I don't freaking belong here. I'm a freaking hipster and stuff like. Well, congratulations. And yes, he's a very dramatic guy. Don't be tiresome. Yes, yes. Let's see, what? Today I met an extremely rude Smith's apprentice by the name of Ilnore Faustus. He told me how he plans on becoming an adventurer and how he expects to abandon his apprenticeship very soon. So, Ilnore Faustus. Let's keep that in mind. Hello, Yakorank. I'm listening. Okay. You can just do stuff for us. Which is totally fine, and just basically sell those sort of items, which is fine. Okay, pause in the lane.
I'm the one you want.
Hello, Dark Elf, and welcome to my shop. Have you come to order a piece of famous custom armor? I see you've already made the acquaintance of my charming apprentice, Ilnore Faustus. Yes, about that Ilnore Faustus guy, he makes a great impression to your shop. Hey, he's my apprentice, and the last Imperial apprentice I will ever be forced into taking, and that's for sure. He doesn't do a lick of work, preferring to sit around cleaning those damned fingernails of his and telling me what a bloody oaf I am. I doubt he'll around much longer to bother me. Yeah, he's probably not gonna be around for too long anymore. He seems drawn to death like a lodestone. So what about the custom armor, eh? I make ebony armor and glass armor to order, but my specialty is an adamantium armor. There's adamantium ore in the rock beneath Mournhold, and our family has been adamantium crafters for many generations. Kind of have already tried all of those different sort of armors, so there is that. A little bit. Well, ebony armor I don't want, and glass armor is light armor. Adamantium armor is kind of what I'm wearing already. Is yours somehow better? Is the question. Is this a mod or vanilla? Yes, this is the expansion part. Not suspicious at all, nope. Is this an expansion character? Whoa, I just lost my nostalgia goggles. This is like the first expansion where there's the what was it? The Dark Brotherhood had been sent to kill you, sent after you. So we have now gone to the Mournhold to try to actually get the Dark Brotherhood, basically. So yeah, the first expansion for Morrowind from back in the day. So how's your adamantium armor special? You supply the adamantium ore, and I pay for my work. And I provide you with custom adamantium armor. Here, I've had a list of armor requirements and prices printed up. Look it over, and if you're interested and you have the adamantium ore and the gold speak to me again, we'll write up an order and you'll have your new armor a day later. Interesting enough, however, I'm not sure if I really need that, but anyways, also about the adamantium ore. Where beneath Mournhold? Well, that's a secret, of course. Worth quite a lot and found only in hard to come and dangerous places. But now and again an adventurer will come up with a fine load of ore, looking to have a helm or braces made, so they must still be finding new deposits. Interesting. Nothing otherwise that I think we really need. Sure, there's an adamantium stuff and weapons and all. What about you, Yakakrokuk? I'm here to make weapons, not to chat. Fine. You make weapons then.
Must you? This is so tiresome.
This is so tiresome too, Ilnore Faustus. I kinda agree with you. Such a tiresome figure. Don't recall it pretty good. This is supposedly after the main story. You should have told me. Or, we were talking about it a little bit, but maybe I should have then done the main story first, to the end, but is it too big of an issue if I do it now? On the other hand, I guess it shouldn't be that big of an issue, right? Saten Tenho, or anyone else, if I do this stuff now. After all, now it's kind of possible, and after all, these guys were chasing us for quite a bit. The Dark Brotherhood in the start. Was there something I wanted to do? I wanted to look from the journal what I exactly wrote down. Bolsing Dunlem makes custom armor to order. He's given me a list of his requirements and prices. If I have the materials and gold, I can speak to him, write up an order, and I'll have my new armor in a day. Yes, I just wrote that all up. I'm kind of interested about the keep out room, but not sure. Should I really consider doing what I'm considering to do? Not sure. Open anything. Well, it is unlocked. All my magicka is gone, of course, but it is unlocked. For better or worse. Hey, Mournhold's secret office. That's a good question where this would be leading us. And some raw glass and all. Oh please, you're disturbing my kupa. The Bosch folks per class Bridgeborn. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be opening that. It was a keep out sign, so not sure about this. What are you guys doing here? The Commandant. Okay. This broadsheet is a newsletter copied on sheet paper featuring sensational events in the city of Mournhold. One article describes a list of individuals who died under suspicious circumstances when their interests conflicted with those of a former prince of the West. The reference is clearly King Helset, King of Morrowind, formerly Prince Helset, of the Kingdom of Veres in the province of High Rock. The common tongue. A poet can have no higher purpose than to tell the truth about the human condition. From Lord Vivek. Mysteries of the West. I have a little list. They never would be missed. Appearing at the top, 3 names. Anhar, Gashit male Marturius Aruntius, Imperial male Chisol Asiel, Breton male. What do these 3 names have in common? All 3 at one time or another represented an inconvenience to a Western noble prince named Helset. Anhar was an agent for Eastern ebony merchants. There was an unfortunate scandal concerning improper contracts offered to Helset as compensation for his assistance in obtaining ebony import remits from the Imperial Board of Census and Excise. Luckily for Prince Helset, this scandal blew over when no one could be found to testify. Is it just a coincidence that Anhar's health went into a steep decline, just as he was to testify before the Imperial magistrates? He died a natural death according to the Imperial coroners. Convenient and timely perhaps, but natural. Prince Helset was definitely the first son of the real Barensia, or Barensia, who we read the story of too previously. So Marturius Aruntius was a city alderman of Veyrest. Prince Helset liaison with the alderman married daughter was potentially embarrassing to the prince, especially when Marturius Aruntius forcefully pressed his suit for predatory adultery in Veyrest courts. Many thought it strange that Marturius Aruntius should suddenly fall ill and die of exhaustion on the eve of the trial. The suit was settled out of court and charges dismissed. The imperial coroners ruled that Marturius Aruntius had died a natural death. Convenient and timely, admittedly, but natural. Well, I don't know if he just destroyed the Dark Brotherhood. Supposedly they already attacked us in the first time after the main story. Butchered. I'm pretty sure they attacked me right in the beginning. Old Gaius was like, I'm a creep on you half naked while you sleep, and now I'm letting this leather-clad BDS dude stab you with the magic tool. Yep, pretty much. That's what happens if you don't go and start to at least deal with them a little bit. Yusol Asiel was a diplomatic attaché at the High Rock Embassy in Wayrest. Widely rumored to be an intelligence officer, Yusol Asiel was often seen at court, taking a great interest in the affairs of Queen Parencia and her family. It is said that Wayrest can be a peacefully uncomfortable place in high summer. Perhaps the Breton's constitution was ill-suited to the relentless heat and pestilential swarms of the southern Iliac. Yusol Asiel took suddenly ill one evening, and within 3 days he was dead. Once again, imperial coroners ruled that Yusol Asiel had died a natural death. Convenient and timely, yes, but natural. And these, the common tongue notes significantly, are the A's on the list. Some have quietly suggested that Prince Helzet was the most accomplished and subtle poisoner in the West, but the common tongue has never seen a single scrap of evidence that would prove such an indictment. Admittedly, the absence of such proof could count as qualifying towards the title of a most accomplished and subtle poisoner. It's possible. And further, the common tongue does not wish to suggest that King Helzet is a poisoner, or that the recent death of King Autun Lethan was a poisoning and not a natural death. The common tongue has never seen a single scrap of evidence that would prove such an indictment. And the imperial coroners have ruled the Autun Lethan died of a natural death. There's lots of...
We just work here.
Not the boss, sure. At some point. What other news have you printed into here? Is this the same thing? Seems like this is the exact same thing, which is totally fine. Interesting, however. Boss, eh? Same thing. I guess these all are the same thing. Yep, they're being publishing this, printing, so to speak. Don't talk to me, talk to the boss. We just work here, but don't try anything funny or we'll settle with you the hard way. Yeah, that's fine. Varis. Oh, at the Varis.
The straight truth.
Yes, Varis. Whatever you say, Varis. What are you doing here? And may I suggest you make your answer very clear, because this office and what we do here is a well-kept secret, and we wish to keep it a secret, even if it means that you do not leave here alive. Excuse me, I'm just an honest working burglar and I want no trouble. I'm looking for the Eye of Argonia. My mistake, I'll leave honest. I don't know what to respond. Let's see. What all have you guys already written here? Martyrius dying a weird death. Next they'll introduce a character called Trumbus building a wall. Possibly in the faraway future, in some game, possibly for sure. These names. Well, that was of course Martyrius nonetheless. It's kind of accurate enough, or kind of fit in. Yeah, that is a pretty strange decision to allow this function to start so early. Yeah, it is definitely. It should start later then, but I guess people would complain if they had to play main campaign to start it. Maybe. Complaining about waiting and stuff taking so long. Does that even exist? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really the normal Morrowind player anyways. I'm not a Morrowind hugest fan, nonetheless. So, in that sense... Well, I guess I could try to say I'm looking for the Eye of Argonia. I don't remember. Did I think I read about this somewhere. So, in that sense, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm looking for that thing. Congratulations, you have produced an original entertaining excuse. Completely unbelievable, of course, but none of the words for that. Never heard a believable excuse before, anyway. Very well, you may go. I'd like to preserve our secret office, but I won't kill you to do it. Just go and keep your mouth shut. Hey, yay, we brought on the original excuse that we are looking for our Eye of Argonia. Whatever it is. So, hey, that's good. It will not be getting killed, even though I'm not sure if they would be able to kill me, possibly. But anyways, bye-bye. You guys can work in peace and quiet, that's all okay. It's just too interesting when there's a freaking keep out written there. Maybe you shouldn't write keep out, just lock the doors, then it wouldn't be that interesting place to go and look into, I'd say. So this was the Craftsman Hall. Okay. Then where to? I guess I'll look into the next house, whatever this is. Oh, Museum of Artifacts. Well, so it seems to be. Indeed, the museum immediately.
Listen.
Brilliant red eyes you have, Torasa Aram. Greetings, I am Torasa Aram, curator of the Mournhold Museum of Artifacts. Can you tell me about the Museum of Artifacts? The museum is privately funded and is an effort to collect and display many of the artifacts from this part of the world. Should you want to sell something you feel the museum will be interested in, bring the item here and we can assess its value. Be warned, however, that theft is a serious matter and likely to equal a death warrant to any fool is enough to attempt it. I don't want to sell my boots of blinding speed. So I could sell something. The museum is interested in purchasing unique artifacts from all over Morrowind. If you have anything we might have an interest in, we can discuss the specifics. I can tell you up front that the museum is willing to offer half a total value of any artifact sold, up to 30,000 gold. We do have a limited budget, you see. Did I have Stendar's hammer? Is it this thing? I'm not sure what is Stendar's hammer, or can I just ask about as an object? Morrowind is the king of building stuff up. Or continue the main quest without grinding. Well, yeah. Start into expansion right away before the main quest sounds good. Yes, it's kind of a said strange sort of a decision for sure. Yeah, it is sort of a strange sort of a decision.
Justice never.
Hello, High Ordinator. What's this book? Famed Artifacts of Tamriel. Let's have a look then. So Tamrielic artifacts. Listed below are some of the more storied items found throughout Tamrielic lore. The existence of some has been proven, while others may simply be the stuff of legends. Regardless, these items have found their way into the tales we tell our children, and our children will their children, and are inexorably linked to the Lord's Mail. Sometimes called the armor of Mori House or the gift of the Kunerai. This is an ancient cuirass of unsurpassable quality. It grants the wearer power to absorb health, resist the effects of spells, and cure oneself of poison when used. It is said that whenever Kunerai deigns the wearer unworthy, the Lord's Mail will be taken away and hidden for the next chosen one. Then Ebony Mail. The Ebony Mail is a breastplate created before recorded history by the dark elven goddess Boetia. It is she who determines who should possess the Ebony Mail and for how long a time. If just worthy, its power grants the wearer added resistance of fire, magicka, and grants a magical shield. It is Boetia alone who determines when a person is ineligible to bear the Ebony Mail any longer, and the goddess can be very capricious. Then Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker, superficially a tumor tower shield, is one of the most ancient relics of Tamriel. Aside from its historical importance in the Battle of Rourke and Shalidor, the Spellbreaker protects its wielder almost completely from any spellcaster, either by reflecting magics or silencing any mage about to cast a spell. It is said that Spellbreaker still searches for its original owner and will not remain in the property of anyone else for long. For most, possessing Spellbreaker for any length of time is power enough. Then Chrysamere. The Paladin's Blade is an ancient claymore with offensive capabilities surpassed only by its own defenses. It lends the wielder health, protects him on her him or her from fire, and reflects any spell cast against the wielder back to the caster. Seldom has Crusader Mirror been wielded by any bladesman for any length of time, for it chooses not to favor one champion. Staff of Magnus. The Staff of Magnus, one of the elder artifacts of Tamriel, was a metaphysical battery of swords of its creator, Magnus. When used, it absorbs an enemy's health and mystical energy. In time, the staff will abandon the mage who wields it before he returns. He becomes too powerful and upsets the mystical balance it is sworn to protect. Interesting. Staff will abandon the mage who wields it before he becomes too powerful. Warlock's Ring. The Warlock's Ring of the Archmage Shirabane is one of the most popular relics of myth and fable. In Tamriel's ancient history, Shirabane saved all of the continent by judicious use of his ring, and ever since it has helped adventurers with less lofty goals. It is best known for its ability to reflect spells cast at its wearer and to improve his or her speed and to restore health. No adventurer can wear the Warlock's Ring for long, for it is said that the ring is Shirabane's alone command. So this is good place to teach unneeded stuff, if we would have them. Yeah, I think it was also possible to steal them back if we would be good enough, the thieves that is. I think Mehrun's blade or Mehrun's razor would probably be one of those items that I could bring into here. Let me just have it as a decoration in our house, so in that sense. So that's something like a thief would do to prove a point. Pretty moral, like it. It is something that one could try to do. It chooses not to favor one champion, and artifact being one that doesn't wanna go and be with just one. Ring of Punaster. The Ring of Punaster was made hundreds of years ago by a man who needed good defenses to survive his adventurous life. Thanks to the ring, Punaster lives for hundreds of years, and since then it has passed from person to person. The ring improves its wearer's overall resistance to poison, magicka, and shock. Still, Punaster was cunning and cursed the ring so that it eventually disappears from its holder's possession and returns to another resting place, discontented to stay anywhere but with Punaster himself. I would think that you would see about Neravar's Ring of Moon and Star here too, in all honesty, but we'll see. Ring of Kashid. The Ring of Kashid is an ancient relic hundreds of years older than Rajin, the thief that made the ring famous. It was Rajin who used the ring's power to make himself invisible, and as quick as the breath of wind. Using the ring, he became the most successful burglar in Elsewhere history. Rajin's eventual fate is a mystery, but according to legend, the ring rebelled against as a constant use and disappeared, leaving Rajin's helpless before his enemies. So that's what happened to him. Independent relics though, pretty much, considering they just choose to leave whenever. Mace of Moloch Baal, also known as the Vampire's Mace. The Mace of Moloch Baal trains its victim of magicka and gives it to the bearer. It also has the ability to transfer an enemy's strength to its wielder. Moloch Baal has been quite free with his artifact. There are many legends about the mace. It seems to be a favorite for Fangusine wizards. Then a Mask of Clavicus Vile. Ever the vain one, Clavicus Vile made a mask suited to his own personality. The bearer of the mask is more likely to get a positive response from the people of Tamriel. The higher his personality, the larger the bonus. The best-known story of the mask tells the tale of Avale, a noble woman of some renown. As a young girl, she was grossly disfigured by a spiteful servant. Avale made a dark deal with Clavicus Vile and received the mask in return. Though the mask did not change her looks, suddenly she had the respect and admiration of everyone. A year and a day after her marriage to a well-connected baron, Clavicus Vile reclaimed the mask. Although pregnant with his child, Avale was banished from the Baron's household. Unfortunate for her. 21 years and 1 day later, Avale's daughter claimed her vengeance by slaying the Baron. Hey, there's the Mehrunes razor. That's the weapon, the dagger that we have at home. Well, The Dark Brotherhood has coveted this ebony dagger for generations. This mythical artifact is capable of slaying any creature instantly. History does not record any bearer of Mehrunes razor. However, the Dark Brotherhood was once decimated by a vicious internal power struggle. It is suspected that the razor was involved. One of the items that we actually have with us, well, in our apartment, Cuirass of the Savior's Hide. Another of Hircine's artifacts was a Cuirass of the Savior's Hide. The Cuirass has the special ability to resist magic. A lot of these have something to do with magic. Resist magic, reflect magic, do something with magic, silence mages, so on and forward. Legends has it that Hircine rewarded his peeled hide to the first and only mortal to have ever escaped his hunting grounds. This unknown mortal had the hide tailored into this magical cuirass for his future adventures. The Savior's Hide has a tendency to travel from hero to hero, as though it has a mind of its own. Spear of Bitter Mercy. One of the more mysterious artifacts is the Spear of Bitter Mercy. Little to nothing is known about the spear. There are no recorded histories, but many believe it to be a Daedric origin. The only known legend about it is its use by a mighty hero during the fall of the battle spire. The hero was aided by the spear in the defeat of Mehrunes Taken and the recapture of Battle Spire. Since that time, the Spear of Bitter Mercy has made few appearances within Tamriel. I wonder how many things there is. This is a long book. I guess I should have looked into that first, but anyways, I guess I kind of decided to start reading all of this anyways. Daedric Scourge. The Daedric Scourge is a mighty mace forged from a sacred ebony in the fires of Fagaldire, the legendary weapon of Makhan. It was once a fierce weapon used to send spirits of black back into oblivion. The weapon has the ability to summon creatures from oblivion. Once a tool used against the Daedric Lords in the Battle Spire, it now roams the land with adventurers. Bow of Shadows. Legend has it that the Bow of Shadows was forged by the Daedra Nocturnal. The legendary ranger Ryalas Akhael was granted the bow for a second mission that failed, and the bow was lost. Ryalas did not go down without a hearty fight, and is said to have, with the aid of the bow, taken scores of his foes with him. The bow grants the user the ability of invisibility and increased speed. Many sightings of the Bow of Shadows have been reported, and it is even said that it is a sinister dark elf assassin of the Second Era, Tram, once wielded this bow. Fist of Randagulf. Randagulf of Clan Bekalin goes down in Tamrielic history as one of the mightiest warriors from Skyrim. He was known for his courage and ferocity in battle and was a factor in many battles. He finally met his fate when King Harald conquered Skyrim. King Harald respected this great hero and took Randagulf's gauntlets for his own. After King Harald died, the gauntlets disappeared. The king claimed that the fist granted the bearer added strength. We actually have this, don't we? Fist of Randagulf. Let's just have a look. We are wearing them if I'm correct, yes. Fist of Randagulf, right and left. But these are really good ones. Fortify agility by 20 points and fortify strength by 20 points. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know if I want to be giving those up, even though I hardly use heavy armor. But that's still really good ones. So actually another artifact that we actually have found already. It would be interesting to do Daedric quests to get these items, but the most shrines are probably in places we never visit. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know where those shrines are. At least we found the Mehrunes Taken place. If this character would do that, why not? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we want to part with those. Yeah, it just do good. This Fist of Randacle, but it is fun that we at least have them. So, Iceblade of the Monarch. I assume that you can find all of these artifacts then though, considering they are all listed here. I wonder if the boost of blinding speed are then in here too, listed. So, Iceblade of the Monarch. The Iceblade of the Monarch is truly one of the Tamriel's most prized artifacts. Legend has it that the evil archmage Almir Kelmo enchanted the claymore of a great warrior with the soul of a frost monarch, a stronger form of a more common frost Atronach. The warrior, Tungnar Assi, was to play a part in the assassination of the great king in the far-off land and become the new leader. The assassination failed and the archmage was imprisoned. The Iceblade freezes all who feel its blade. The blade circulates from owner to owner, never settling in one place for long. Then the Ring of Surroundings. Little is known of this prize, but it is said that it lends the wearer the ability to blend in with their surroundings. Alrighty. Then Boots of the Apostle. The Boots of the Apostle are a true mystery, and the wearer of the boots is rumored to be able to levitate, though nobody has ever seen them used. Intriguing. The Mentor's Ring. This ring is a prized possession for any apprentice to magic. It lends the wearer the ability to increase their intelligence and wisdom, thus making their use of magic more efficient. The High Wizard Carney Astron is said to be a creator of the ring. It was a construct for his young apprentices while studying under his guidance. After Astron's death, the ring and several other possessions vanished and have been circulated throughout Tamriel. Then Ring of the Wind. No facts are known about this ring, but the title and a few rumors lend one to think it grants the wearer added speed. Vampiric Ring. One of the more deadly and rare artifacts in Tamriel is the Vampiric Ring. It is said that the ring has the power to steal its victim's health and grant it to the wearer. The exact nature and origin of the ring is fully unknown, but many elders speak of its evil creations in Morrowind long ago by a cult of vampiric followers. The Vampiric Ring is an extremely rare artifact and is only seen every few hundred cycles of the moons. Then Eladon's Ward. Eladon was a holy knight of legend in Breton history. He was a sought-after man for his courage and determination to set all wrongs right. In one story, it is said that he rescued a parent's daughter from sure death at the hands of an evil warlord. For his reward, the parents spent all of his riches to have an enchanted shield built for Eladon. The shield granted Eladon the opportunity to heal his wounds. Then Staff of Hasedoki. Hasedoki was said to have been a very combative wizard. He wandered the land in search for a wizard who was greater than he. To the best of all knowledge, he never found a wizard who could meet up to his challenge. It is said that he felt so lonely and isolated because so many feared his power that he bonded his life force into his very own staff, where his soul remains to this very day. Magic users all over Tamriel have been searching for this magical staff. Granting its wielder a protection of magicka, it is a sure prize for any magic user. I'm sure it would be. We have the best boots already. We certainly do. Exploration. It depends if I said it well enough or not. Bloodworm Helm. The King of Worms was said to have left behind one of his prized possessions, the Bloodworm Helm. The helm is a construct of magically formed bone. The helm allows the user to summon skeletons and control the undead. It would be a prized artifact to a necromancer. Dragonbone Mail, on the other hand, this cuirass is one of the greatest artifacts any collector or hero could own. It is constructed of real dragon bone and was enchanted by the first Imperial battlemates, Surin Arctus, in the early years of the Third Era. It is a truly exquisite piece of work, and many have sought to possess it. The properties of the curse allow the wearer to resist fire and to damage an enemy with a blast of fire. Little is known about the involvement of Surin Arctus with the enchantment of the curse, but an old tale speaks of a debt that he owed to the traveling warrior. Like the warrior, the Dragonbone Mill never stays put for long. Skull Crusher. The Skull Crusher is an amazingly large and powerful weapon. The warhammer was created in a fire magically fueled by the wizard Dorakusal and was forged by the great weaponsmith Hilbongard Rolamus. The steel is magically hardened and the weight of the weapon is amazingly light, which makes for most powerful swings and deadly blows. The warhammer was to be put on display for a festival, but thieves got it first. The Skull Crusher still travels the realm in search of its creators. Of course it does. Why do these artifacts search for their creators? Is my question. Why? Goldbrand. This magical sword is almost a complete mystery. Thieves tell tales about the golden make and how it was actually forged by ancient dragons of the north. Their tales claim that it was given to a great knight who was sworn to protect the dragons. The sword lends its wielder the ability to do fire damage on an enemy. Goldbrand has not been cited in recent history and is said to be awaiting a worthy hero. Then Fang of Heinechtnamet, whatever the name is. Black March was once known to be inhabited with that the Orconians called the Wamasus. Northern men considered them to be intelligent dragons with lightning for blood. Once the mighty beast Heinechtmet was slain by the Northern men. Though it took 7 days and nights and a score of men. One of the surviving men took a fang home as a trophy. The fang was carved down into a plate and fashioned into a small dagger. The dagger mysteriously houses some of the beast's magical properties and grants the user the ability to do shock damage on an opponent. This unique dagger is seen occasionally by traveling heroes. Then there's a Umbra Sword. The Umbra Sword was enchanted by the ancient witch Naendra Vaer, and its sole purpose was the entrapment of souls. Used in conjunction with the soul gem, the sword allows the wielder an opportunity to imprison an enemy's soul in the gem. Naendra was executed for her evil creations, but not before she was able to hide the sword. The Umbra Sword is very choosy when it comes to owners and therefore remains hidden until a worthy one is found. Denstuck Mare Ring. All that is known of this ring is that it may grant the user protection from certain elements. Even the name Denstuck Mare is a mystery. And then Helm of Orion Bearclaw. One of Valenfoot's legendary heroes is Orion Bearclaw, son of King Faum Toad Eye. He was a respected clan hunter and a future leader. Wood Elven legends claims Orion single-handedly defeated Clan Fufaunfa, the witch serpent of the Elven Food, forever bringing peace to his clan. Orion would go on to accomplish numerous other deeds, eventually losing his life to the Gnahatenflu. His helm stood as a monument of his stature for future generations to remember. The helm was lost eventually as the clan split, and is now a treasured artifact for adventurers. The helm of Orion Bearclaw is rumored to improve the wearer's agility and endurance. The crescent plate. Why? Why is there nothing in between so that it's like thinking that it's actually still on the helm of Orion Bearclaw when there should be something in between so that you can know that it's a different object that we're talking about. Anyways, call me Glenfion Fauna from now on. Yeah, these names, some of these names are really great. Yeah, I shall always call you that. I probably will pronounce it just always differently then. Probably the most, Tetra Crescent Plate, probably the most rare and even outlawed item of all the great prizes in the Tetra Crescent Plate. Or is the Daedric Crescent Plate. The plate was used by Mehrun's Dagon's Daedric forces in the capture of the Imperial Battlespire. These extremely unique plates were gathered up and destroyed after the Battlespire was recaptured by the Empire. All but one, it seems. Though the Empire believes them all to be destroyed, it is rumored that one still remains in existence, somewhere in Tamriel. Though none have ever seen it, the blade lends its wielder the ability to do great damage on an enemy and allows him to paralyze and put heavy wear on his enemy's armor. Quite the prize for any mighty warrior if it does indeed exist, and that's all. The lords will be done, Saint. Yes. Hi, Ordinator. Let me just go and have a look into your items, if you have any in here. Do you even have any here yet? You have a Stendar's hammer. Oh, that's the item that I looked that they actually had here. So Stendar's hammer was the one that was also mentioned, I think. So damage, health, train, fatigue, value only that little. Fate 1000. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to live from here with that for sure in any reality. If it fakes 1000, no way it's going with us. No way we're gonna be stealing it. Well, I guess if we stole it and immediately teleported to home, I could just put it into our shelf. But that's pretty much all that we could be doing with it. Heavy-ish, maybe. Maybe Tayuta would be able to swing it. I won't. Maybe Tayuta is capable to do such a thing. Yeah, that's pretty much all that we could hope to do, but I do not have the stealth to try to actually steal it, considering there's two guards looking at us all the freaking time. I do not have the capability to do such a thing. But this place is pretty empty. You have a long way to go to actually get all the items. So, do you want to tell about the Stendar's hammer? Rumor has it that the God of Justice himself wielded this hammer. I'm inclined to believe it, as none less than a god could ever hope to raise the thing, let alone swing it. It took 4 men just to lift it into the podium for display. Yeah. So yeah, I could try to ask about the boots of blinding speed. I wonder if it's already then thinks that I'm selling it. I would like to talk about it, but I don't wanna sell it. So I'm gonna ask, well, they're certainly interesting, aren't they? An odd combination of enchantments, to be sure. Do you wish to sell them to the museum? It's not much, but I can afford you 250 gold for them. No. Well, that's your choice. The museum will survive without them. I wonder what she would say about our, these Randacle's gauntlets. I gotta ask. I can't even. It just doesn't recognize it, to my knowledge. Or would I need to be putting them into display or something? I doubt it, right? It just drains. These are clearly the Randacle's fist. So why can't I even offer them for sale, is my question. Fine then. And why wasn't our moon and star ring there? This is a good item. It's a very special item. Why don't you want it? Is my question too. And yeah, only 250 for our boots of blinding speed. Their value is 500 even normally. So no, not gonna sell them for that. And yes, very weird. I do not understand why she would even refuse to be buying Randacle's fist, even though I have them. Am I supposed to place them into here? I highly doubt it, but I guess I could, for the fun of it, try. Want to get these gauntlets? Nope. Fine. It's mine. Don't you even think of keeping them. Oh, if you don't want them, I won't. Fine. Don't want them. You don't know what you're losing. Or I guess this character is just... Nope. These are too good to gauntlets, so I'm not going to be selling them no matter. Even if you would like to sell them as a character. I don't know. Strange, however. Oh, I think that me visiting this place will take me the full time, and we probably will never get even to the place that I was originally trying to come, but hey, well, it's interesting to explore this. I can say that much. Okay, hello you. Arcade the Enemy? Have I ever read this? I don't think so. Fine, I'll read this. Arcade the Enemy. Hear me, children. Once I was a lowly man such as yourselves. By my will I entered the ranks of the gods. By your unquestioning devotion you can share my glory. Most necromancers are fools and weaklings, fodder for the witch hunters. But you, my servants, you are among the chosen. In the days to come, few will dare to stand against your might. But one obstacle remains. His name is RK. He was also a man who entered the ranks of the gods. The similarities between his mortal life and my own astonish even me. It is only proper that we should be enemies. RK's blessing prevents the souls of men, beastmen, and elves from being used without consent. RK's law prevents those buried with the proper rituals from being raised to serve my children's will. As you know, my children, RK's blessing is flexible to those with daring, but RK's law is unwavering. Do the scholars humiliate the priest of Arcade? Reveal the primitive burial customs to the mere superstition. Befriend kings with honeyed words, and bind them to your will. Look to my children in Surrentil for guidance. To the priests, use your servants sparingly. Let none be seen by the living. Let the memories of the undead waste away from the people. Send missionaries to the unbound dead, to the vampires and the liches. Let all the nations of death carry my banner and my banner alone. To the hidden, wait, as always, in the darkness, for soon we shall strike. The temples of Arcade will be torn stone from stone. The blood of his priests will state our thirst, and their bones will rise as our servants. The name Arcade will be struck from the records. Only I shall hold sway over life and death. Only one name shall be whispered in fear, the name of your Lord and Master. Okay, and a double W. Interesting. It's almost like a poem, very much close-ish to a poem for sure. Or maybe it's just the way you read it, I don't know. To me, it was at least the start was poemish for sure. Maybe not the rest, but maybe it's partially also my reading.
Yes,
You have an interesting outfit, Kion Aulin. Oh, you are a collector too. So many collectors around here. Hello, I am Kion Aulin, collector of fine artifacts. So you're Kion Aulin? Yes, that's me. Yeah, and you're a collector of fine artifacts? Yes, I have amassed quite a collection of rare items, some of which you see displayed here. I'm currently working on the last piece of set, a very rare trot dagger. It's been a challenge to track me one down, to say the least. Well, have you been able to track one down? Of the trot dagger? It's one of several made by artisans during the Second Age. They were crafted for a group of Tamer nobles, each bearing a mark of the owner. Of course, it takes a trained eye to distinguish one from the normal dagger. I've acquired all but the trot dagger, and have recently been made aware that the widow Arnsa Tenda is in possession of one. Would you be willing to help me retrieve it? Well, guys, what do you say? Double we, yes, double we. Anyways. What do you say, guys? Do we go and rob a widow? Would we wanna go and rob a widow? I don't know. Depends probably who that widow would be. Maybe. Maybe not. Who is Arnsa Tendas? And what is exactly the trot dagger? It should be W. W. Yeah, I guess it's like that. That's why I always get confused with it. That's why, like, Satenteno, you at least remember those a little bit better than I do. But sometimes, well, it's because, of course, like, if you think about kaksois V, and then I think that usually the E's are pronounced as differently in the English language and so on and forth. Of course, we obtain all the artifacts. Of course, sure. Let's do it then. Yes, will help. Excellent. Here's what I can tell you. Arnsa Tendas has recently been widowed. Her husband, Sandas, was a local nobleman, but amassed quite a bit of debt during his waning years. His death has left the widow with quite a financial burden. As such, she may be willing to part with the dagger for money. If you can find another way to get it from her, by all means take advantage of it. I will compensate you adequately, I promise you. Where is this Arnsha Tendas? Perhaps you'll have better luck dealing with her than I have up to this point. You can find her in the Tendas Manor in the residential district. Okay, residential district. I'd ask that you please try and get to her before this estate sale of hers. Estate sale? She's auctioning off some of her late husband's effects, from what I understand. I worry that the throat dagger may be included in the auction, and I might lose track of it. I won't be allowed to the auction. That's quite bad. You won't be even allowed in. Well, I try to keep an eye on it. So where's your collection? I can't see it. Is it down here? That is just a special collection. Well, at least it doesn't mind us going and just having a look around his place. I don't know. I don't see anything that's special here, but whatever. You say that you have the collection, but I don't see it. You should have it in better display. Please keep saying double we are no likely for Pericles' sake. No likey. Well, we'll see. I probably will, because I probably won't remember to say the W. Because it feels strange to say so. But anyways, then the next apartment. I guess we should be going and visit it here too. That's even a place. Freaking hate, there's too many places. Who is this? Ignatius Flaccus' house. Fine. So many places. So many places to look into. I'm sure we looked into this. Yes, there's nothing in it even. Brief histories. Skooma Eater. Dawn and Dusk. What's this? A game at dinner. We have read that book. I don't see anyone anywhere. This place is empty. Other than in here.
How are you, George?
What's the thing here? What are you guys doing with the tumor robot, sort of like speaking? It's an interesting place you guys got here, but there's tumor like schematics or tumor robots in there, whatever I should be calling them. Good, I guess. Hello, Ignatius Flaccus. Hello there, Dark Elf. I imagine you've come to see the battles of the robot arena. Oh, you have a robot arena? I'm sorry to inform you that there won't be any more battle for some time unless you think you can help me repair my bots. Robot arena? Really? With my master of exotic enchantments, I was able to reanimate several of our bots recovered from tumor ruins. Now I present robot exhibitions for people whenever I can. Mournhold citizens refer to me, my entertainment, as the Robot Arena. How could I repair your bots? My enchanting skills are incomparable, but after so much wear and tear from fighting each other, my robots are simply in need of new parts. Would you be interested in helping me acquire these parts I need? Sure, I want to see a robot arena fight. I'm glad to hear it. If you bring me 10 pieces of tumor scrap metal, I can fashion the parts I need on my own. When I get the boots repaired, perhaps I can let you watch a fight. Robots repaired. I know plenty of places where there's scrap metal. They're just kind of heavy to be carrying around, but sure. I guess we gotta bring the scrap metals here so we can watch a robot fight. Dance close to the fire, yes. Glad you like it, Summer. Yes, very much so. English, best English. I don't know about that, but anyways, it's just how I speak. I'm sorry that I speak incorrectly, but so it is. Where did the Norn go? There was another guy here. There you are. Tjalk Strongarm.
Don't press your luck.
Hello. You are looking for a strong man? Don't look any future fellas, alright. Well, what am I supposed to do with a strong man? Exactly, to tell, but anyways. Okay, well, I guess we found the strong man that we have always wanted to meet. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. You know about that. Anyways, let's go upstairs into here then. Underen Manor. Okay, let's go downstairs. First to have a peek of the places. House of Troubles, brief histories. What is this? Guide to Altrune. Yeah, I really require that guide at this point. I guess this person has decided to think of going and traveling a little bit more, maybe, if we consider that.
You have your nerve walking right in here.
Yes, sorry. I would like to walk past you now. But yes, I have nerve. You got that right. Hello, Dark Elf. I don't know what you think you're doing. Casually walk into my home like this, but since you're here, you haven't happened to see my husband around anywhere, have you? Oh, you've missed your husband? Your husband is missing? Having carried that hammer to your house. That would be good, actually. He could come and carry that. Who is your husband? My husband has recently developed a bad habit of heading out of late at night and not returning until the morning, if he returns at all. I don't know what to think. I'm worried he's cheating on me. Do you think you could find him and follow him and let me know what he's up to? Well, will we try to find her husband? Question mark. You're in my house and I don't know you, but where is my husband? Yeah. Well, on the other hand, then he would be a homosexual because we are actually playing Felen Saretti, a male character, so... Anyways. And sure, RPG logic in a sense, yes, but another biatch, because we are not one, we are simply actually... Why not? Sure. Maybe you can find out what he's doing. I've heard he can sometimes be found hanging out in front of the Winchqua Tavern. Twin Vivek knows what. Head there and tail him, but don't get too close. If he thinks someone's following him, he'll immediately suspect me. Just find out what he's doing. If there's a woman... I don't know. Do what you have to. Report back when you're done. Do what you have to, as in kill him or something. What do you want me to do if I find it out? Should I just come and report to you and not do something? That's like what I would be thinking about that, really, in my position. But anyways, did we visit here? I don't think so. Yeah, it's always a possibility that it's a gay relationship. Maybe it's just a man. This is the same thing that we already read. Yep. What about the man? I don't see anything in here, so let's go downstairs.
Scramfla.
Well, there's quite of a meeting around here. 3 fellow Dark Elves. You've no business being here, Dark Elf. I suggest you turn around. Go out of the way you came and forget you ever saw us. Well, what sort of business? I wanna have business in here. I don't recall inviting you to discuss the issue. You can't be trusted. Keep walking, Dark Elf. Well, what if I would persuade you a little bit? Would that change your tongue? Is that all you think I'm worth? Yes. 100 gold, no more, no less. 100 gold more? Question mark? No, fine. Fine then. Wel van ihr nicht. You better talk to the war. I don't know who these people are, but I think they have something to do with that newspaper place or the place that was printed in those papers, considering there's another printed paper right here. I don't... well... fine. Be like that. Don't talk to me. Yes, my persuasion skills are kind of terrible, but hey, we tried. We tried our best. Okay, I visited here, right? I'm pretty sure I did. So then there would be this place, Tenda's Manor. Was Tenda's Manor actually the place that had the widow?
So much to do. So
Answer
little
Tendas,
time.
are you the widow? Yes. Is this about the estate sale? I'm not quite ready for it yet, you see. Maybe. Yes. Are you looking for a particular item? Did you know my husband by any chance? Yeah, totally know your husband. Absolutely, I know your husband. Were you an acquaintance of my husband's? I have no idea where he was. We served in the Imperial Legion together, or we both worked for the Fighters Guild. I don't know. Try sarcophagus again, feels good, man. Yeah, well, that's not gonna work necessarily, and I'm not sure what... I think she will dislike me a lot if I say the wrong thing, so I'm not really sure about this. Not quite sure. Should we just try it out? Just see if we can get it right. If we don't, we don't. I'm not really sure about this. I don't know. Why did I click that button? I knew that she would be asking us something like this. Or we would have to try to say that, okay, where did we know him from? That's a good question to know. I don't know either. I'll take the safer option of saying no, I didn't know him. It's a shame you never met him, really. He was such a good man. But if you didn't know him, then why exactly are you here? Does it have something to do with the estate sale? I would be looking for a particular item. What? A trot dagger, you say? I recall seeing one. I can't remember where I put it, though. In one of these chests, maybe. Well, can we look through the chests? Is the question. You're looking into those chests for sure, but where might it be? Question mark? Face the consequences, yes.
So much to do. So little time.
Well, they have quite a bad locks. So am I supposed to go and open those? Or would I need to try to persuade her that yes, I knew her husband? It would have been good if the guy would have told actually where the husband was at work, for example. No, I would have to say it would have been preferable. Expensive court ring. Everyone was fond of him. Yeah. So we actually already did that anyways, so... yeah. But, could I persuade you in any way? Persuade. Persuade. 60. 64. I'm not sure if I can get that higher. Persuasion, yes. More? Hey, 83. I don't think I can get it in any way higher. A trot dagger. Oh, that's quite a coincidence. My husband did in fact own one. A rare item, I've learned. I honestly have no idea where he got it. I frankly don't like the look of the thing. You seem like a good sword, so I'll make you a deal. I'd like to get rid of it, so I'll part with it for, say, 600 gold. Interested? Sure. Very well then, I'm glad to be rid of it. Be on the lookout for Kionao though. He's a nasty little man who's been after it for some time now. I ended up refusing to sell it to him out of spite. Out of spite, you say? Well, I guess we're gonna be taking it to that guy anyways, even though this person very much didn't wanna take it to that guy. I wonder what that looks like. Well, at least we got the dagger, I guess. It ain't easy. Like the saying words don't come easy. Well, not quite the same, but anyways. Interesting. I guess it has a little bit of a special look, but the words for this character don't seem to come very easy. That's at least for sure truth. What manor was it? Kion Aulin. Was it here or was it the previous building? I think it might have been right here. Like right next door. Yes. So I guess we'll be taking the dagger to this guy. I have no idea how much he will be able to offer for it. Oh, those are... You actually have a lot of daggers here. Rathalas, Orchil, and Irion dagger, and now then this dagger. Fine. Yeah, I got the thread dagger. Well, fellas, alright, have you managed to acquire the dagger? I'm keeping the dagger. I sold the dagger. I haven't got the dagger yet. Here's the dagger. Do I want to keep the dagger for some reason or another? Good question. Do I? Now all of a sudden, I first even get the quest from this guy and then, I actually sold the dagger to another person. Sorry. Just because, for some reason, he hasn't even done anything to us. That would be... Nah, let's give it. I was also thinking in a sense, like, he hasn't done anything to us, so... Even if he apparently was such a bad guy towards her, I guess maybe he was too pushy of getting the dagger. That might be one reason, but otherwise... So yeah, here's the dagger. Fantastic, I don't need to know the details of how you got it. In fact, I'd rather not know. Here is your payment. I think you'll find it a bit more than the dagger is actually worth. I do appreciate what you've done for me. Well, to be honest, I paid more for it. I paid more of it because I paid 600 coins for it straight out, and then I at least 3 times or something persuaded with 100 gold, so I kind of paid more for it than you gave me, but whatever. It's not too big of an issue. My journal has been updated. Paid me 800 golds. This isn't a lot more, to be honest. Despite all the funny writing, these options illustrate why Morrowind was a good RPG. Yes, for sure. Like, how many of the modern RPGs would you have 4 options of actually going back on a quest and say that, nah, actually, no, I'm just gonna keep it, sorry, dude. I just have decided to dislike you now and I don't want to sell it to you. I heard bad stuff of you. I just chose not to. Persuasion. Good enough. But yeah, I don't recall there being a lot of these type of choices in a lot of new games, I'd say. I wouldn't say that there's a lot of these sort of options for sure. Okay, then so many different houses and buildings and doors that we can go into. Snatry Manor. Hello, people. Nothing to worry yourself about, citizen. Hello, greetings, I'm Tedera Antulus. Are you an acquaintance to Golena Satri? If so, perhaps you'll have a better luck talking to her than we have. Okay. The poor dear. We've done what we can for her, but she's just not right in the head. No idea what could have happened. She was always such a sweet girl. Now just babbles to herself when she's not lashing out at one of us. Strange. let me try to see about Koleana then, if she is just blabbing about. Golena Sadri, can you thinking about me, eh? So speak it before I say anything. It will be clearer to you that way. Okay, I have no idea what to expect of you, Colina Sadri. 90 gibt's nicht. Is Batman.
If she had teeth, she'd be a dog.
I know you. You're one of them. You can't fool me. Well, you'd never get your hands on it. It's safe from the likes of you. From all of you thieves. There's nothing for you here. Just get out. Get out. Okay.
Excuse me. Out. I was just thinking.
When I spoke to her, she accused me of wanting to steal from her and said I'll never get my hands on it. I have no idea what it is. So, enlighten me. I'm sorry you had to see that. She's been like this for months now, and no one can seem to get through to her. We have no idea what it is, or why she's become so paranoid about it. Any attempts to discuss the matter with her have ended badly, some even violently. That's why we bring a guard with us when we visit. As a friend of the family, I can't just leave her to her own devices. I've heard, however, that she was seen talking to Elbert Nermark recently. Perhaps he might know more. Elbert Nermark, you say? He's the enchanter working over at the Craftsman's Hall. Oh, that place. I have no idea what business she would have with him, but if she's been making the effort to visit him, then perhaps he may have some insight as to her condition. Could you go talk to him, Velain Zaretti, and ask him about Koleana Satri? I'd go myself, but I feel that I really should remain here to comfort her. If only we understood what was going on in her head. I hope that Albert Nermark can shed some light on the subject. I'll go and see... Oh. You decided to follow me and creep up on behind my back? That's not very nice of you, Tadera Andules. Well, just say that you're kind of close to me. Okay, now you both decide to be leaving. Could you not stand in the way? Thank you. Kindly. Anyways, personal space very much though. Yeah, that was a surprise too close by. Let's at least visit this house still, so that I have visited this one too. Morholt Lethan Manor. So many different places. So many different places in this place. Andrel. Speak to Ravani Lethan, the king's widow. The king's widow? The king's widow lives here? That's kind of surprising. The alchemist's formulary. Not sure if I've read all of this. Lives of the Saints. Why so many books of the same Lives of the Saints? Legends of Deaths, Mysteries of Akavir, The House of Troubles. So many books. So many books that are exactly the same copy of each other's. The horrible yellow book of riddles. A man says, if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to stay alive? And the answer is, you will... with a sword. You will slash with them with a sword. Okay, about something like that. Because if you don't wanna... I will slay you with my sword if you lie to me. Okay. Yeah, that was just a stupid book. Kerim Heart of Anne Queen. I was thinking that this didn't sound familiar at all. Hey, we should meditate and learn at some point when we have time. Anyways, medium armor skill. How long of a book is this? Not too long, but still. I guess I should read it, otherwise I won't remember that I have not read it. And I don't know where to find the book anyways. Interviews with Tapestries, Volume 18, Sherim's Heart of Anakin by Livelius Berus, professor at the Imperial University. Contemporary with Makhamak Lusing, interviewed in Volume 17 of this series, is the Kashyyyk Sherim. Those tapestries have been hailed as masterpieces all over the Empire for nigh on 30 years now. His 4 factories located throughout Elsewhere makes reproduction of this work, but his original tapestries command stellar prices. The Emperor himself owns 10 Sherim tapestries, and his representatives are currently negotiating the sale of 5 more. The muted use of color contrasted with the luminous skin tones of Sherim's subjects is a marked contrast with the old style of tapestry. The subjects of his work in recent years have been fabulous tales of the ancient past. The gods meeting to discuss the formation of the world. The Shymir following the prophet Felot into Morrowind. The wild elves... Okay, what happened? Did the Morrowind crash for me? That's my question, because it's just suddenly came black screen. I'm just wondering what the hell my computer is doing, or the Morrowind is doing something, and I don't know what that is.